In this video, I am going to review the tab Choose Chart 2. These questions, many people find these questions difficult. If you find these questions difficult, what you need to do is you need to focus on identifying the variables in the question and then determining if those variables are qualitative or quantitative. And then from there, you can use the notes to see the appropriate chart. So let's go through the example. So question 1 is, what chart would you use to display the relationship between the number of years worked and the money earned? So this question is talking about two variables, and it is the number of years worked and the total money earned. So these are quantitative variables. So they are numerical. They represent the quantity or the amount of something. So whenever you have two numerical variables, you can compute or create a scatter plot. A column or a bar chart usually has at least one qualitative variable and one quantitative variable or two qualitative variables. A line chart is for quantitative data over time, how it changes over time. So the correct answer would be B, scatter plot. The second question is, what chart would you create to display the number of employees that have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday, Thursday work schedule? So we're talking about the work schedule. So if you look over here, you can see what the data looks like. This is categorical data or qualitative data, and it's just one column. So it's just one qualitative variable. So not a scatter plot. A scatter plot is two quantitative variables. Not a line chart. A line chart is how a quantitative variable changes over time. So that leaves us with a column or bar chart. And you can do a column or bar chart with just one qualitative variable. So that would be C. Question number 3, what chart would you create to display how the total money earned has changed over time? So anytime you're looking to see how a quantitative variable, like for example, money, how it's changing over time, that's going to be a line chart. So for question 3A is the correct answer. For question 4, what chart would you use to display the total money earned for each work schedule? So for this question, it's talking about two variables. So we have our work schedule and total money earned. So one qualitative variable, one quantitative variable. So that's going to be a column or bar chart. Pie chart is just for one qualitative variable, and a line chart is for one quantitative variable and how it changes over time. So that's going to be a column or bar chart. So 4 is A. And then finally, the last question, number 5, what chart would you create to display the percentage of each gender? So gender in this data set is represented categorically. So we have one qualitative variable. So that's going to be a pie chart. Scatter plot is two quantitative variables. Line chart is a quantitative variable and how it changes over time. So 5 is C. And again, if you go to the first tab, you can look at the breakdown. So like these are all the tables and charts that you can do for one qualitative variable. Here's what you can do for two qualitative, one quantitative, and then so on. All right, so that's it for the first video.